Welcome back, everyone, to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog football and recap the 2013 season. With us is quarterback Jason Vander Laan. And Jason, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Bulldogs this past weekend taking on the Northern Michigan Wildcats, the regular season finale, and you knew going in you needed a win to keep any playoff hopes alive, and unfortunately you were able to step up and take care of business.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the past couple of weeks we've really been able to execute a lot better on offense, coming from that second half of Michigan Tech, and then Wayne State and Northwood. We just really seem to be clicking on all phases, and to just continue to do that this game. We had a couple scores that we wish wouldn't have happened, that kick return, then the fumble, but overall our defense only let up, 8 points then, so it was an overall good victory.
The Bulldogs finished the year 8-3, just missed an NCAA playoff berth. Just talk first of all, though, how this season, what it's meant to you, and being able to send the seniors out with an eight-win season.
Yeah, it's definitely, we've grown a lot better of a bond with our seniors this year. We're definitely a little tighter group than we have been the past couple of years, so it's going to really stink that we're losing them and we're missing them. The playoff situation was obviously unfortunate. We think that we deserve a shot to be in there. We got the same record as Grand Valley. We beat Grand Valley, but then Grand Valley beat Saginaw. It's just how it all comes down to it. It's unfortunate. We do believe that we're better than some of those teams that are in there, and we wish we had a chance, but we're still happy with an 8-3 record and improving. The coach said it was the first time we had 8 wins in a long time. I think it was 89 since the last time we had 8 wins, so that's a good year.
As we go to some of the highlights of Saturday's game, it was senior day, final regular season home contest, and unfortunately Northern Michigan, with the big strike early, they run back the opening kickoff for a touchdown.
Yeah, that definitely started off the game a little different than we would like. We like kind of starting off the ball first. Defense likes offense having the ball so we can score first, so it's a little different when they score. We're on the sideline just warming up, and the next thing you know, we're down 7-0, but it was a good thing that offense came back. We scored in that first drive. That was real important to do that, so our defense didn't get down at all and tie up the game 7-7.
As we see here, going through the opening quarter, first drive of the game for the Bulldogs, you're able to march down the field, and we'll see you get into the end zone first of 3 touchdowns on the ground. Just how important was that drive to be able to answer that Northern Michigan score?
Yeah, like I said, it's just nice. It always stinks when you're playing from behind. You know, you like to be above or a tied game, so it was nice to get that score. I think it was a long drive too, and we were just kind of messing around a little bit. We knew we were going to be able to run on them, so we were throwing them different plays around in the first quarter, and it seemed to work out.
We see you right here. Congratulations to you. All-time single-season record for a quarterback in terms of rushing yards, and certainly I know a great accomplishment, not only for you, but the entire offense.
Yeah, it was a great accomplishment. It's nice to get that. I have to give all the credit to the O-line. They've been solid all year. Can't do anything without them. Such a great group of guys. They're real tight-knit guys, and we had a rotation, 8 different guys. We had a couple guys banged up sometimes. They knew how to step in, and it's all because of them that we got that.
The Bulldogs come back in the second quarter after Northern Michigan had taken a 10-7 lead, and you're able to get 3 scores in the second quarter. And not only did the offense, really move the ball, but the defense really stepped up and made some plays.
Yeah, it was nice. You can see there we had Kenya Price make a long run. He started off the year on defense, then kind of transitioned over offense a couple weeks ago, and he's really been helping our team because he's a great athlete. And you see there, Wimbo made a couple good plays. He had a couple more picks on defense, so that helped.
Jake Lampman with the touchdown reception late in the second quarter, and then the defense here to end the half is going to get a big interception coming up from Wimberly again, and certainly some great momentum going into halftime, up 28-10.
Yeah, it definitely helps. A couple times they seemed like they were going to put together some drives going in our defense, or let them move a little bit, but then we'd always stop them on either 4th down or not let them kick a field goal, so that helps a lot. Instead of giving them points, just come out of there with nothing, so that really helps the offense.
What was the focus at halftime coming out in the second half, trying to hold on to a 28-10 lead?
Yeah, we just had to limit any mistakes, which obviously we didn't succeed completely. We wanted to keep rolling after second half, so the first drive we did really well. We marched down the field and scored. Obviously that was only a score in the second half, so we weren't too happy about that. We just seemed to be not executing a little bit. We kind of shut off a little bit. We didn't keep the same intensity that we had the first half.
Defense helped Northern Michigan here. A couple big face mask penalties, a lot of face masks in this game, but fortunately not a lot of time left when Northern Michigan finally was able to reach the end zone.
Yeah, thankfully we were able to run in that last drive. I think the fourth quarter we had 10 or 11 minutes of possession, so that's nice when we keep the defense off the field in the fourth quarter. The penalty situation was pretty crazy. We knew coming in they were the most penalized team in the GLIAC. So we were hoping the penalties would go their way, but at halftime I know we were definitely on the losing side of that battle.
Northern Michigan with a fumble recovery right at the end of the game in the final minutes to account for the final score. One of the few shots, though, it seems like all season where you've really taken a shot from the backside.
Yeah, definitely can't be mad. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, we had a slide left protection. Some guy kind of got in. It was a little different, a little miscommunication. And the guy hit me. I mean, it is what it is. Can't get mad at him. It happened.
You close out the regular season here, close out the season with 4 straight wins. First time that's happened since 2001, and kind of remarkable when you think of some of the injuries that the Bulldogs have had here in recent weeks. Offensively, some personnel changes with the loss of Corey Ringer, Dante Ingraham, Phil Anise.
Definitely this year we've had a lot more depth than we have in the previous years. We used to struggle with substitutions and stuff and who's going to fill in for who. But like I said, the O-line, we have rotation. And our slots, we've played incredible amount of slots this year, and they're all stepping in. They know what to do. So it's really nice when you have that. So I'm down on the sickness. You just get a little bit more rotation, keep guys fresh. And have fresh legs out there, so that's nice.
How big was it for the Bulldogs to send these seniors out with 8 wins after some of these guys, 5 or 6 of these guys, have been here when the Bulldogs won 1 game back in 2009?
Yeah, no, it meant a ton to them. They were talking about that at the banquet last year. You know, they came in, their freshman year was 1-10. These guys were thinking about quitting. They had no idea what was going to happen. They thought it was going to be a bad 5 years. So they were real happy with this 8-win season. This had meant a lot for them.
The Bulldogs just missing out on the playoffs, but still nonetheless an outstanding season. For you personally, just talk about how you've grown, how you've developed here over the course of your 2 years as the starting quarterback.
Yeah, coaches have worked a ton with me to get some maturity in me. I know last year I was just real scared, real timid in the pocket, so I think a lot of that just comes with time and with practice. Everybody's been supportive and just helped me kind of relax back there. I think that was the main thing that's helping, and that obviously just comes with age, so that's nice.
Another big award or accomplishment that means a great deal, I know, to the offensive line is you break the school record for most rushing yards in a season as a team, and second straight year the Bulldogs have been able to do that.
Yeah, it's real cool, especially we only lost 1 guy last year, but it just says what a strong knit group those guys are, is they want to beat it. I know coming into this game and the past couple weeks they've been keeping track of it every game, like, hey, we got to beat that record, and that's what they really pride themselves on, because it all starts with them. So it's kind of like a record that can go towards them, and they knew this year we had the chance to beat it. I mean, we returned a lot of guys, and Coach Nee said at the banquet, last night, that it stinks for Parker and Carlin because we're going to beat it again next year.
The Bulldogs, certainly as you get ready to look ahead to next year already, you've been honored as one of the team captains for next season along with Adam Bennett. What does that mean, and what goes into that as you prepare for next season?
Yeah, it's definitely a nice honor. Coach is just we're trying to work on our leadership. Me and Bennett, we're always talking, making sure everybody's communicating, knowing what we got to do. So it's just, you just wanted to, I guess, recognize people that have been, working hard for that.
Well, congratulations again, not only on a great season, but certainly on breaking an NCAA record, and best of luck to the Bulldogs as we get ready for 2014 already.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.